Is your Bitcoin still doing up, or the ETF or whatever you have?
Oh, yeah.
Is it doing well?
Oh, yeah. Thank God.
What was your buy-in that you got it at?
Well, I originally bought Bitcoin back in like 2017 and Ethereum when it was like $100, $150 in 2017.
What was your mindset then? Like, how did it even come on your radar?
I had friends that did it, and I remember a friend told me about Ethereum. I was like at some event, and some kid was like, dude, Ethereum is gonna like make me a millionaire. And I was like, I'd never even heard of what this was. I literally,
like, is it a drug?
It sounds like a scam, and it was only worth like, I don't know, $1 or $2 at the time. And he put in like 10 grand, and I was like,
Holy fuck.
That's a lot of money to put in something that's nothing, right?
This was like 2016. It was, you couldn't even, there was no, I don't even think you could buy it on Coinbase at that time. You had to have like a cold storage wallet, and you had to know how to code and whatever. But this is now Ethereum is worth like $3,000. So if you 3,000 times your $10,000
like
investment,
$5,000K.
Yeah, exactly.
But what made you want to put money in?
I was like, when I was in New York, living in New York at the time, it was all everyone was talking about. This is like before the huge bump in the 2020 COVID era, like before it was online and meme coins and meme stocks. The friend group that I was just happened to be in New York, we were just like all in on Bitcoin. We was like, this makes sense. The blockchain makes sense. It's gonna have a store of value, and the way that the coding for this works seems to be pretty legit, and it's like open sourced and it's not run by a company. Let's just put a few $1,000s in and see what happens.
So at the time, how much did you put in of your savings? Was it like 10%, 5%?
I wasn't very rich back then at all.
Well, regardless of rich, like it's just like
I didn't have savings is my point. I just had like money in my checking account that I put in. I would put in like a few $1,000.
And was that like a good amount to you then?
Yeah, it was like a...
What do you mean then? I'm just kidding.
Well, because that's so risky. So all these people who put all that money in on like nothing, I'm just so shocked that they
I don't even think it was... Well, it wasn't nothing back then, because when I graduated college in 2011, I remember me and my business partner at the time went to like dinner with one of our...
The potato guy?
Yeah.
The potato guy.
We went to dinner with one of our econ professors like after we graduated, and we were like, what do you think about Bitcoin? He's like, I don't know. And at this point, this is like Bitcoin was worth $1. And we were like, should we put $500 each into Bitcoin and like see how it goes in 10 years, which now would have been 2021. So like if I would have put $500 into Bitcoin my senior year of college in 2011, I wouldn't be sitting on this podcast right now.
How much money would you have about?
Millions.
Damn.
It's $500. How much was it then?
I mean, I could do the calculation, but I think let me see.
I can't imagine a Sheffer not having a Bitcoin.
Let's.
You know what I mean?
Because if it was like $100 and now it's worth 70,000.
Bitcoin price in 2011.
Even if you just bought one, that'd be great.
It's like 70.
It was $30 in 2011. That was the high. Let me do some quick math here. If I were to put $500 into Bitcoin when it was $30 in 2011, and I left it and didn't touch it, and Bitcoin hit $70,000 today, I would have $1.16 million, which is insane.
So
Off of $500 is crazy. But yes, everybody sold.
Right. Everyone would have sold when they had like $10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I probably would have. I did. I sold Bitcoin in like 2020, right before the Joe Biden, Donald Trump election, because I thought Bitcoin was going to crash. Either way, I was just like, I feel like everyone's scared Donald Trump's going to win again.
So
or that
would you
Joe
end up-
Biden's. So I sold it. And then I bought right back into it. So like nothing really happened, but it was quite a risk and kind of dumb. Now I'm just like, I haven't touched it.
And do you have a number that you're planning on pulling it out at?
No, I don't think so.
You're just going to leave it in forever?
Until like, yeah, maybe like until I maybe never need to work again. Like if that's the number that it gets to.
It's so crazy.